Hello, welcome to the Learn American English channel, where you learn naturally so you can speak naturally. In this video, we are going to listen to conversations about lunch. This video is divided into two parts where the characters will talk about lunch prepared by their wives and parents. There will be a listening comprehension quiz at the end of each scene. So listen carefully and see if you get all of the questions right. Also, be sure to stay with us until the end of the video. We'll point out important words from the conversations, everyday slang, and the most common way to say things in English. Watch for these words and phrases in the subtitles. You'll find their meanings in the vocabulary section in the last part of the video. Are you excited? This should be fun. First, let's listen to a conversation between Carson and Louie as they talk about the lunch prepared by their wives. Let's see how their conversation goes, and don't forget to note the highlighted words for their meanings at the end of this video. Let's dive in.
Hey, Louie. This morning was a real whirlwind. I barely had time to catch my breath between meetings.
Tell me about it. That client call at 10 felt like it would never end. It's like they wanted to pick apart every little detail just to keep us on our toes.
Yeah, I had to jump in and cover for Emmett on that one. Poor guy got stuck in traffic. By the time I finally made it to my desk, my inbox was already a mile long. I don't know how he manages it every day.
The joys of being in demand, right? But at least we've got lunch to look forward to. Small wins, you know? What did you bring today?
The best part of the day. My wife packed me some homemade lasagna, her special recipe. It's one of those meals that just makes everything better. What about you? What's on your plate?
Chicken salad sandwich with a little avocado action. My wife's on this health kick lately, so she's been sneaking in the good stuff. Not that I'm complaining. Much.
Haha, sounds like we're both in the same boat. Mine's got me eating fruit salad on the side to balance out the lasagna. Keeps me from overdoing it, I guess. Not that I would, of course.
Yeah, mine's always saying you are what you eat. If that's true, I'm turning into an avocado. But hey, if it means staying healthy, I'm not against it.
Haha, and I'm definitely becoming a lasagna, layered and all. I suppose there are worse things to be. But speaking of layers, my wife's been trying out recipes from this new book she picked up. Last week, it was quinoa casserole. Not bad, but let's be honest, nothing compares to lasagna.
Quinoa, huh? Fancy word for birdseed, if you ask me. My wife made me try a kale smoothie the other day. Took one sip and thought, well, that's different.
Kale smoothie? Now that's dedication. I've had my share of those different experiences. She tried sneaking in some tofu the other night. I was halfway through before I realized what I was eating.
They've definitely got us eating some interesting things, but hey, they're just trying to keep us in one piece. Can't really fault them for that.
True enough, happy wife, happy life, right? If that means eating kale now and then, I'm game. Though I have to admit, I still have a soft spot for the classics, like a good hearty lasagna.
Same here. Plus, she packed some homemade brownies for after. Can't complain about that. It's like a little reward for getting through the day.
Now that's what I'm talking about. My wife's saving dessert for tonight. Chocolate mousse. She knows how to end the day on a high note.
Lucky guy. We've got it good, don't we? It's the little things like this that make the grind worth it.
Couldn't agree more. They really know how to keep us on our toes and well-fed. It's funny, isn't it? How something as simple as a well-packed lunch can make the day so much better.
Cheers to that, my friend. We've got it pretty good. Here's to the small wins, the little comforts, and the people who make it all worthwhile.
We sure do, Louie. We sure do. Here's to more lunches, more laughs, and a little less kale. Haha.
Now let's dig in before the afternoon rush catches up with us. We've earned this.
Absolutely. Let's enjoy it while we can. You never know when the next crisis will hit.
Ain't that the truth? But for now, it's all about lasagna, chicken salad, and those brownies.
And the chocolate mousse waiting for me tonight. Life's good, Louie. Life's good.
Here are some listening comprehension questions to see how well you understood the conversation between Carson and Louie. What did Carson's wife pack for his lunch? Carson's wife packed homemade lasagna for his lunch. What dessert did Louie's wife pack for him? Louie's wife packed homemade brownies for dessert. What healthy ingredient is Louie's wife adding to his meals? Louie's wife is adding avocado to his meals. So, did you get all the questions correct? Let us know in the comments section. Now let's listen to a conversation between Melanie and Esther as they talk about the lunch prepared by their parents. Let's see how their conversation goes, and don't forget to note the highlighted words for their meanings at the end of this video. Let's begin.
Look at this, Esther. My mom made me a sandwich again, but she added a twist today. There's roasted chicken in it.
Roasted chicken? That sounds delicious. My dad packed me some stir-fried noodles. He always says they're the best in town.
Well, he's probably right. This is good. I guess my mom's trying to keep things interesting. You know what they say, variety is the spice of life.
True. My dad's all about keeping things simple but tasty. He says, the way to someone's heart is through their stomach. I think he's right, especially when it comes to his cooking.
That's so sweet. Your dad must put a lot of love into those noodles. My mom always says that a good meal can turn a bad day around. Do you feel the same about your dad's cooking?
Absolutely. His noodles are like a warm hug on a cold day. And he's always adding something special, like today. There's some shrimp in here. Yum.
Shrimp sounds delicious. My mom sometimes packs me these healthy snacks like carrot sticks and hummus. I used to think it was kind of boring, but now I appreciate it. It's like she's saying, take care of yourself without actually saying it, you know?
I get that. My dad packs fruits for me every day, usually an apple or a banana. He says, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. It's his way of making sure I stay healthy.
Parents and their sayings. They always have something wise to share. Do you ever trade your lunch with someone else?
Not really. I mean, I like what my dad makes. Plus, I think he'd be sad if I didn't eat it. It's like he's sending me a little piece of home every day. What about you?
Sometimes, but not often. I usually like what my mom makes too. It's like when I'm eating it, I can almost hear her telling me to enjoy every bite. I guess it's her way of being with me during school.
That's nice. It's like they're with us even when they're not. I guess that's why they say, home is where the heart is.
Exactly. And food is such a big part of that. Speaking of which, have you ever tried making your own lunch?
Haha, I have, but it's never as good as what my dad makes. Once I made a sandwich, but I forgot to add the cheese. It was like something was missing the whole time.
Haha, I've been there. I tried making a salad once, but I used too much dressing. It ended up all soggy. My mom had to rescue it. I guess it's true when they say, you don't know what you've got till it's gone.
So true. It makes you appreciate what they do for us, huh?
Definitely. I guess we're pretty lucky to have parents who care so much about our lunch. It's like they're putting their love in a box every day.
Yeah, we are. I think I'll tell my dad how much I appreciate his cooking tonight. Sometimes we forget to say thanks.
Me too. I'll tell my mom her sandwich was the best one yet. Maybe she'll make it again tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan. And who knows, maybe one day we'll be making lunches for our kids and telling them all the same things our parents tell us.
Haha, I can totally see that happening. But for now, let's enjoy what we've got. Cheers to our parents.
Cheers.
Before we review the key vocabulary from these conversations, here are some listening comprehension questions to see how well you understood the conversation between Melanie and Esther. What did Melanie's mom add to her sandwich today? Melanie's mom added roasted chicken to her sandwich. What does Esther's dad pack for her lunch? Esther's dad packs stir-fried noodles for her lunch. Why do Melanie and Esther appreciate their parents' cooking? Melanie and Esther appreciate their parents' cooking because it shows their love and care. So, how many questions did you get right? Let us know in the comments section. Now let's review the vocabulary from these conversations. First, we'll review some of the natural-sounding everyday phrases used by native English speakers. Watch the video again after you study the vocabulary words to learn them even better and subscribe to see our other videos. Catch my breath. To take a moment to rest or relax after being very busy or active. Pick apart. To examine something in great detail, often criticizing it. You are what you eat. The idea that the food you eat affects your health and who you are. A warm hug on a cold day. Something comforting and pleasant, especially when needed. Home is where the heart is. Home is not just a place, but where you feel loved and comfortable. Now let's review other key vocabulary. Health kick. A period when someone is very focused on eating healthy food and exercising. Overdoing it. Doing something too much or more than is necessary. Twist. A small change or variation to something that makes it different or more interesting. Trade. To exchange something you have with someone else. Soggy. Wet and soft, usually because of too much liquid. Were the conversations relatable? Try using these conversations with your family and friends. Thank you for watching the Learn American English channel, where you learn naturally so you can speak naturally. Please click the like button and subscribe to our channel to see more videos like this one.